on TMZ.
Okay, so WNBA star Cameron Brink has a wish. Her wish is the dudes she practices with.
Preferably they're gay.
Sure. They're looking for men that can practice against the professional women. She is icked out by that.
She is stunning, but when you play basketball, you're not, like, aroused.
If she was backing up on you, what would happen?
Nothing that she would notice. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
So Kanye West released a new song featuring Diddy and Northwest.
When you see me shining, then you see the light.
Kim obviously was not happy.
He wakes up thinking, what's the most shocking thing I can do today? And putting my daughter and Diddy on a song while I wear a swastika, he wins today.
I will say, Diddy's gonna look, don't put me on with a Nazi. I got a trial coming. I'm serious.
True.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift spotted out in New York. They're still very much together.
We're at a point where they're gonna just live together or they're gonna get married, but it's kind of that time now.
How old is she?
35.
Her biological clock is ticking.
You can freeze your eggs.
At a sperm bank, do they freeze your sperm?
Of course they do.
They freeze your sperm too?
Yes.
You think they just stay alive like sea monkeys?
Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girlfriend, they had a acrobat session on the beach.
This is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Why is this embarrassing? Jason, the guy has like 6 Super Bowls and he's on the beach doing poses. If you guys could have a 24-year-old at that age, we'd all do it.
You just want to normalize old blokes getting with young women.
And now it's Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas, and maybe we're dating. Or maybe we both have movies coming out within 2 weeks of each other, and being seen together is a great way to get press for both of them. But we're sure it's a dating thing. That's Tom and Ana spotted at a heliport in London, the second time they've been seen together in a month, which has to mean...
They are dating, dude.
Perhaps, but since her movie Ballerina and his movie Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning are both coming out around the same time, it could also be a publicity stunt. But Hollywood would never do something like that, so it has to be love.
Every woman he's seen with, he dates.
Yeah, then apparently this dude really gets around. Malala, Tom? You dirty dog. But if they are together, then nice bag, Ana.
She leveled up big.
Well, she was with Ben Affleck before, but...
Tom Cruise is the biggest movie star alive. He's just on a different level. He's Meryl Streep level.
He's right, they're both like 5'6". Regardless, you two make a beautiful couple.
Do we really think they're in a relationship? Ben Affleck is so different than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's too fun, Tom Cruise is not fun enough.
Tom Cruise is considered by everybody in Hollywood to be the nicest guy.
But everyone knows being nice never gets you anywhere, except maybe banging a hot actress who's 26 years younger than you. Good luck with your movies, we mean relationship, you two.
Eva Longoria turned 50 years old and she is looking the best she's ever looked. She had a massive birthday bash at Casadonna in Miami. It's a very popular Italian restaurant out there. And tons of celebrities showed up. Becky G, Gabrielle Union Wade was there, Dwayne Wade was there. Jessica Alba also posted some video where she's like by a boat, hanging out with Ava. It looked amazing.
She's beautiful.
Is 50 like the hardest milestone to get to? Because it's just like, oh.
30 is the hardest, then 40 is the hardest, then 50 is the hardest. They all get harder, right, for every one of these miles.
At a point, it doesn't matter.
50-year-old women look pretty good these days. It's not the same like it used to be.
This is just so stupid.
What? A birthday party?
No. Just this age thing is so stupid.
Oh, says someone who is very old.
Yeah, I am.
But also, Harvey, like, you look really good for your age.
The people who say age is just a number are always the oldest people.
I'm more active than you.
It's not a big win, though.
I'm stronger than the fleshy lawyer in the back.
Kim and Kanye can't agree on anything. Should North have TikTok? Should she wear makeup? Should she make music with an alleged sex trafficker? Wait, who thinks that's a good idea?
So Kanye West released a new song featuring Diddy and Northwest.
How'd that happen?
Well, logistically speaking, the song, called Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, features Diddy on the phone from prison and North in the studio with Dad.
When you see me shining, then you see the light.
As for how this got by Kim, that's where the war starts.
She obviously was not happy about this at all.
Really?
She did not want this song to be released. So they had an emergency hearing.
They have joint legal custody, so they have to jointly make decisions. They have to have a private judge kind of mediate to see if they can reach an agreement. which they did.
It was agreed upon that Kanye would not release the song. He had planned to release it, I guess, for a Sunday service.
But thanks to the amount of respect Ye has for Kim, he blasted it out on Twitter instead. Guess that amount is 0.
He's doing this just to incite her.
And it worked, because Kim is now contemplating whether to seek sole legal custody, thanks in part to Kanye's tweet regarding the whole fiasco. The man makes the final decision.
What?
Wow. But is that legal? Is that like...
Not till he makes marriage great again. But Kanye also posted text messages where it looks like Kim reminds him she owns North's trademark till she's 18, and Kanye says either that changes or you're going to have to kill me. But what about North's feelings?
Don't you also think that North probably wants to be on these songs?
Yes, she loves rapping.
That's fine, but don't put her on with Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy's gonna look, don't put me on with a Nazi. I got a trial coming.
If Diddy even knows he's on it, he just picked up the phone.
A$AP Rocky made his return to the stage after his acquittal in a big way. He showed up to Rolling Loud in a helicopter. Kinda. So he was headlining Saturday night in Los Angeles, Rolling Loud. Started the show with like a little video montage of his trial and all the drama and news clips and stuff. And then right as that ended, this helicopter shows up with a big searchlight, and A$AP's on there performing a new song.
Me and my band, let no problems come between us. Me and my baby mama, let no condoms come between us.
Except the helicopter was just on a crane. There was no propeller.
Oh.
So it was just hanging off of a crane. Because the propeller, you wouldn't be able to hear him.
Was Rihanna there?
She was. She showed up. She was in the crowd.
Yeah, she looked good. Her dress was a bit see-through.
A bit?
It was see-through.
Oh, that is so inappropriate to wear.
Would you slag off it?
The attention should be on him, not her. It should be. It should be. She can be sexy, but you can be sexy and wear appropriate things.
Keith, I don't think you should be getting fashion advice.
Bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue à Cirque du Soleil avec entraîneur de football Bill Belichick, hein? Magnifique, no?
Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girlfriend are taking their relationship to new heights.
Oh,
God. They had a basically acrobat session on the beach.
Wait. Is that him on the ground?
Well, it sure as hell ain't him in the air. That's Jordon Hudson. So, yeah, there's Bill on the ground doing this, doing that, and ta-da, doing that thing.
This is such a fall from grace.
I know, there's no length the guy won't go to get laid.
This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen.
Why is this embarrassing?
Good for him.
Yeah,
Why?
good for him.
He's 70-something years old, and he's doing Instagram photos. This is what Johnny does with Charlie Neff, not Bill Belichick.
What a dig at Johnny!
It was also a dig at you, but I appreciate that you didn't even get that.
Who the hell's Johnny? Anyway, yeah, dude was one of the most respected NFL coaches, and now look at him. Smiling, traveling the world, probably has to have sex with her too, like a lot. Poor bastard.
He wants this.
No, he doesn't want that.
The guy was a curmudgeon. He was always sour, and now he's happy. He's having fun.
You guys are so riddled with insecurities about your own manliness. It is unbelievable. If you guys could have a 24-year-old at that age, we'd all do it.
You just want to normalize old blokes getting with young women.
Hey, those May-December relationships ain't no day at the beach. Well, in this case, yeah. Have fun, you crazy kids.
Hi, Rachel. We got Rachel Zegler at LAX.
Oh, wow.
Rachel Zegler stars in the new Snow White movie.
How's it feel to finally have it come out?
Feels wonderful. Thank you.
Feels wonderful. And then we try to ask her about the controversy.
What would you say to those who are just kind of overly critiquing the film at this point? You've worked so hard on it.
I'm getting her in a car.
Rachel's gonna get out of there fast enough as she starts to a car.
She's in the middle of this thing right now.
Yeah, I'm boycotting. Snow White too woke.
Snow White too woke.
Yeah, Snow White too woke. I want to see my dwarves, 7 dwarfs.
They were there. They're just animated.
But they only cast one little person.
Okay, well then they guess they weren't.
Well, they should have cast 7.
Why?
Because they're dwarfs.
So you have to cast a gay person for a gay role? You have to cast...
No, but the difference is that you don't necessarily...
there's no difference.
No, wait a minute. The difference difference is that if you cast like a gay person, you often can't, you don't know, oh, that's a gay person.
No, we know.
Sometimes
We
you can
usually
tell.
know.
Sometimes you can tell.
Really? You think you, do I like, would you immediately know?
Yes.
Why?
You're in too good shape for your age to not be gay. No straight guy who looks like you at your age. It's true, isn't it?
That is the reason.
All right. Congrats, Rachel.
Coming up.
Wendy Williams smiling out and about in New York City. No drama. She went out to dinner.
I don't understand, like, why doesn't she just go on the lam?
Well, she can't.
But she's out in New York City.
Dude, the scooters go 5 miles an hour.
I know, just keep on going like OJ.
Coming up.
So despite recent headlines that he might be a little bit down, Justin Bieber went to Disneyland. They seem to be having a really good time.
Now I'm really concerned about him.
Be right back. And now, WNBA star Cameron Brink on her team holding tryouts for male practice players.
Preferably they're gay.
Now's your chance, Nathan Lane.
Cameron Brink, first of all, WNBA star. She was second overall pick last year. So her team, the LA Sparks, they're essentially looking for men that can practice against the professional women and make them better.
And Cameron talked about it on her podcast.
And it's like male practice players wanted. Yeah. And usually we use like USC college guys that also like do it for the women's team at USC.
Okay.
But on April 12th, it seems they're opening up tryouts to anyone, and Cameron isn't a fan.
I guess my confession is I'm really icked out by the potential new practice players.
Wait a minute, why is she icked out?
Because Cameron, who is straight, is worried about pervy guys on the internet.
And all the comments are like, let Cameron Brink back me down, like, or something.
Back somebody down, like you would kind of like put your butt into their pelvis.
I understand that, but it's a move in basketball.
And Cameron's okay with that when it's college players who act professionally, but she's more worried about dudes like this.
Who are we trusting coming into this gym? Yeah. Like, preferably they're gay.
She's also flattering herself. When we play basketball, we're not
You
sexual.
seen Cameron Brink?
No, she is stunning, but when you play basketball, you're not, like, aroused.
If she was backing up on you, what would happen, Derek?
Nothing that she would notice.
Hey, those gyms are cold. Thanks, Cameron, and hope the tryouts aren't too icky.
I'm not boxing out anyone.
Drake getting called out by his label, Universal Music Group, is basically saying he's a punk.
Well, he's suing them.
Yeah, and so they filed a motion to dismiss this whole thing, and they're saying Drake knows the rules of rap battles, and he's only complaining about it now because he lost.
Universal's saying
The label on the record saying he lost the battle with Kendrick.
Wow.
In the documents, they say Drake has been pleased to use Universal Music Group's platform to promote tracks leveling similarly incendiary attacks.
They should say, but not as good.
At Lamar. There were 9 songs total that were released between both of them when they were going back and forth, and that Drake made lots of accusations against Kendrick as well.
What were the things he said about Kendrick that were defamatory?
He beat his wife.
I mean, calling him a domestic abuser.
Yeah, that's bad.
And to say that his manager actually fathered his baby mom.
I mean, that's fine.
What do you mean that's fine?
I mean, it's not bad.
So nice to see you out and about.
That's Wendy Williams smiling out in New York City, enjoying the sweet taste of freedom. And rigatoni too, probably, because
she went out to dinner to an Italian spot called Tucci's and was seen smiling, riding around in her scooter.
Who was she with?
Alex, her niece.
Yep, but this time, no police were called, unlike last week when the guardianship claimed they broke the law by going out to eat.
Everybody backed off, so they said, Alex can take her out to dinner.
She can't leave the building without approval, obviously, but at least she is getting to go out.
So does this mean the guardianship is now finally giving Wendy the freedom they claim she's always had?
Behind the scenes, there is a lot of drama, and Wendy is, we're told, determined to go to court and try and end this guardianship, but does not believe the guardians are going to do anything other than kick and scream to keep it.
I know you're working on freeing Wendy, but you need to get her a new scooter too, man. This is such an old model.
What is this on me?
You've been trying to free Wendy. Let's get her a new scooter, man.
I don't understand, like, why doesn't she just go on the lam?
Dude,
like,
the scooters go 5 miles an hour.
I know, just keep on going.
Pretty hard to make it through the Lincoln Tunnel on this thing, but the big question here is, why won't they just let Wendy out of the guardianship?
Here's what Wendy thinks. The Guardian is suing A&E over the Lifetime doc, where Wendy looked terrible, where she was deep into alcohol. There was a lot of criticism of the Guardian because she wasn't on set, she wasn't involved. Wendy believes the Guardian wants to cast blame elsewhere by suing A&E.
Charlie, this thing's not street legal, dude. It's got stroller wheels on the front.
I was just making a legal point, and you're looking at wheels.
Sustained. Your client needs larger wheels, counselor. Nice to see you out and smiling, Wendy.
So despite recent headlines that he might be a little bit down, Justin Bieber went to Disneyland with the kid Leroy and Hailey Bieber, and they seem to be having a really good time.
Now I'm really concerned about him.
I know.
What was that post he had about
feeling like a fraud, feeling like he's not enough?
Feeling not unworthy.
I'm not worthy.
It seems to be a far cry from how we've seen him recently.
Wow, they're all wearing the mouse ears.
How late is Disneyland open late at night still?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only on certain nights, right?
So what, like 10?
No, on gay night they're open.
Gay nights? What about
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's the only one I remember at night.
What makes it gay night at Disney?
Have a guess.
Gays?
No, but I mean like only gay people go there?
It's not, they don't check like your ID.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an honor policy.
Would you go to gay night?
Yeah, I would. I hate Disneyland in general, so I wouldn't go on it.
Right, but would you say, oh, I've got to go to gay night?
No, I mean.
Coming up.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have been spotted out in New York. They're still very much still together.
Either they're going to just live together or they're going to get married, but it's kind of that time now.
Her biological clock is ticking.
You can freeze your eggs.
Do kids with frozen eggs come out the same?
Yes. What?
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have finally been...
Oh my God, we haven't heard from them over a week.
No, a month and a half since the Super Bowl. They've been spotted out in New York. They're still very much still together. They were at Del Frisco's Grill in Brookford Place. But surprisingly, they usually go out the front where all the cameras are, but they're going in out the back.
But why do you suppose? Because they always went out the front before.
They probably are like, oh man, there was too many headlines about us. Let's just keep it low key while we like see if we like each other.
They know they like each other. We're at a point where it's either they're going to just live together or they're going to get married, but it's kind of that time now.
Her biological clock is ticking.
You can freeze your eggs.
Do kids with frozen eggs come out the same?
Yes. What?
Because like if you defrost food, it doesn't taste as good.
You're so stupid.
At a sperm bank, do they freeze your sperm?
Of course they do.
They freeze your sperm too.
Do you think they just stay alive like sea monkeys?
Coming up.
Morgana O'Reilly, she is the New Zealand actress that is playing like the concierge on the White Lotus this year. Morgana posted a video of her at dinner during filming.
Man, it's so good now.
Yeah.
Do not spoil last night. Please
Well, we
don't.
have to talk about.
No! Just stop it. Morgana O'Reilly, she is the New Zealand actress that is playing like the concierge on the White Lotus this year. Her character's name is Pam. Morgana posted a video of her at dinner during filming with Natasha Rothwell and Parker Posey, and in the caption she said she took a gummy and greened out, and they had to comfort her by singing Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls to her.
So this is during filming?
Yes.
Man, it's so good now.
Yeah.
Do not spoil last night. I didn't watch it.
It's good now.
I think we're allowed to talk about it.
No, please
Well, we
don't.
have to talk about Patrick.
No! Just stop it. It was a holiday yesterday. You can't.
It's today.
No, but I had to work today.
Are you going out tonight?
No.